Alright, here goes nothing. I am definitely convinced I'm gonna fall in, but I'm gonna give it my best shot. Miracles do exist. I made it. Ah! Almost. Our treasure map so we can go find our food. Did you find it down there? Did you find the flagging? Awesome. All right, so we found our food drop. Grab our food and head to camp. Hello, take this off. So we're at a stealth campsite by, I think it's Copperbrook off Joe Mary Road. And we just got our food drop, and this is where we're gonna end for tonight. We just hit a super buggy section, so we are, ooh, crap, tent, not zipped. Yo, let's get that fixed. Ah, that's better. So I'm gonna get some water. I'm gonna crawl in my tent, sort my food, eat, and go to bed. Yesterday was probably the worst day I've had on trail. The first section I did NOBO, any backpacking trip. I took a 2-hour lunch. I was feeling great. It was a great view. And I was coming down from this, peak, not really high here, but as high as you get in the 100-mile wilderness. And I fell twice. And then I slipped again, like 2 miles from camp. And I was hurting so bad that I took almost 2 hours to get the last 2 miles to camp. It was awful, and I soaked my feet and went for a swim and was feeling refreshed, and the water had loosened the Luco tape that I had put over some blisters, and when I pulled it off, all of the skin on one of my toes came off, like all of it, and it was red and bleeding, and I was just like, everything else hurt. I didn't even notice that my feet were hurting so bad. So I got a good tip from Wayne from Maine, so thanks, Wayne. He gave me some moleskin. I cut up one of my buffs and wrapped it around my toes, but he gave me the tip to put hand sanitizer on it a couple times a day to dry them out because it's just so damp here. So I did that last night, like right when I was like kind of eating dinner, and then right before bed, and they were much better this morning, but I can already tell, even having them all wrapped up, I can tell I think a couple more are gonna have the same issue today. So I am not looking forward to taking my shoes off. But I am feeling much better in terms of soreness today. So we were gonna stop at Antler Campsite, which was beautiful, but it only would have been 8 miles. And then that means we would have had to do a 16-mile day, 2 days in a row. And we didn't want to do that. So we pushed on to Joe Mary, got our food, and are going to kind of start sorting a few things out. And hopefully we're halfway to Monson, so we have about a little less than 60 miles to go, hoping to be there in 4 or 5 days, probably 5. But maybe that 5th night will be snuggled in a real bed and not sleeping in our tents, because I realized when you're going NOBO, by 110 miles, you hit Franklin, North Carolina. It was my 3rd town. And Monson will be my 1st town going SOBO. And that is 114 miles in. And I just didn't realize, like, a shower and clean clothes and, the difference is in your kind of mental aspect is huge. So I am really looking forward to getting into town and getting that done. But in the meantime, the scenery's been beautiful, so it's definitely, it hasn't sucked, that's for sure. So I've been in a lot of pain, but at least the soreness is getting better, and I'm hoping the blisters improve here in the next couple days. And definitely going to take a 0 in Monson. I need to rest up. And just, we haven't seen anybody. We saw one NOBOer and a group of 4 section hikers, another group of 2, and then 2 single section hikers today, and that is all we've seen. And they were all going north. We didn't pass anyone going south today, so yeah, it's pretty quiet. Oh, and we got our food. We did get a note from Eager Beaver, so he's ahead of us. So he should be taking a 0 in Monson when the first day we get in. So we'll at least get to check in with him. All right, that's all for now. So it's raining. I heard it was going to rain early this morning around 5, and so when I woke up, it was sunny and not raining, so I was like, I'm going to go back to bed for an hour, and now it's time to pack up camp. It's pouring down rain, so lesson learned. Today we're going to meet at the next lean-to, which is about 11 miles. There's an option to go 15, but I'm just not sure my feet are feeling it. I have one toe that looks pretty bad, so I'm just going to play it by ear. Hey, it's raining. My toe hurts, but I bandaged it up. It's definitely infected. But I think I have enough ointment and stuff to get through to Monson. And I'm just going to stop at this shelter over here, but it is so buggy. And someone had warned us that it's really buggy in this section, but it is like, they're just swarms. Like if you stop for a second, they're all over you. So we eating and walking today, which kind of sucks, but it is what it is. And it's pretty, but it's rainy and it's hot, so it's not the most pleasant day. But scenery's still beautiful. I'm feeling pretty good. The sun came out and it's drying things off, which is good because we have to cross this little rock outcropping. Beaver dam, I don't know what it is. Yeah. But I did hear some people saw some beavers over here, so I'll be keeping an eye out. So here it is, the green tunnel. Tonight it's a little dark, but we're just outside one of the lean-tos, east something, and it's just really beautiful out here. So good morning. This is my campsite last night. It was beautiful. Show you around. Absolutely loved it. Okay, so today we are going to go over Whitecap Mountain. It's only about 10 miles, but I heard it's pretty tough, so I'm just gonna take it slow and see how things go. What else is going on? Oh, there were some people at camp last night, so it was really nice. Another Southbounder, and then father-son doing a section Southbound, so we'll hopefully see them tonight as well. But it was nice to have a little community out here. It's been really quiet. I felt much better yesterday in terms of aches and pains. My feet look a lot better, but they hurt about the same. So not out of the woods, but cautiously optimistic. So I'm checking in from the top of Whitecap. So bad news, I fell or slipped on a rock and my foot went into some mud and it got sucked all the way down to my calf. I was not thinking there was this kind of mud until we got to Vermont. So surprise, surprise. Good news. This is our path today and it's absolutely beautiful. So when I get to the next lean-to in a few miles, I'm gonna pause, clean up my foot, change my sock, and then we're gonna do Whitecap. Say hi, Whiskey.
What's up? Going up Whitecap Mountain.
On the way up to Whitecap, there is a stunning view. Rocks up Whitecap. is the side that we just came up. And here and there, we're gonna go up and over Whitecap. Out here, just enjoying the sunshine, having a little lunch break, doing some, let's see what we have here. Potato crackers, and I just had some, I don't even know, salmon and a little hydration drink. So yeah, it's beautiful up here, and we've got 3 more smaller mountains to summit here before the end of the day. So we have about 6 miles left. All right, 4th peak of the day, Green Tunnel, 1 mile to camp. Good morning. So we started with a stream crossing today. It's Friday, so that makes it, what is it, day 8? Longest I've been without a shower, for sure. Just feeling really gross and disgusting, no matter how many times I try to clean off or go for a swim. My feet this morning are killing me, not just my blisters, but all the rocks and the roots. They're just super tender. So I'm trying to get an early start before it gets too hot, because it has been blistering hot, which I didn't think Maine got this hot. Apparently it does. So that's really all I have to report. It's supposed to be a really tough day, is what we heard. So we're going to do 10 miles and then at least 25 miles for 2 days to Monson. So here goes nothing. So this is the trail so far today. Just jumped in the water here. Felt fantastic. Rinsed my hair and stuff off. It's probably the last kind of major water source. We have a river to ford, and then after that we're going to be doing water carries for the next 20 miles. Despite the fact that it is really wet and humid here, apparently there is not water, so not looking forward to that, because we have to carry 4 liters up Chairback Mountain, which is going to be rough. So, alright, back at it. This is Pleasant River, and we have to ford it. Fortunately, it's like really low today, but unfortunately there's no way to rock hop across, so feet are getting wet. And with my blisters, I prepared so they're all taped up.
Hold on, there we go. Champ, hold on, champ. Yeah. Woo. Nice.
All right. Starting the climb to Chairback Mountain. We got about 2 miles left. And I heard it's like this all the way. It gets tougher, and it is really sunny and really exposed, at least in this portion. So it's a scorcher today. Definitely going to be a tough climb. But hopefully the views are worth it.
2:26.
So we'll be in camp by 3:30 after getting water.
Yeah, we're a mile.
Yep, that's the trail. Hell of a climb. It is absolutely stunning up here. I am smoking hot, and there's more to do. So this is Chairback Gap. There's a lean-to down there. Jack's making dinner. I had like the rest of my lunch and a snack. And we're pushing on another 1.7 miles to a pond that has some tenting, we think. So that'll mean we only have to do 14 tomorrow and 10 the next day. And then we'll be in town. So I'm just going to go slow and enjoy the last couple miles here. 1 mountain to climb. And we'll be down to the pond. So hopefully it won't take me but an hour or so. Here at West Chairback Lake. And this is our campsite for the night. Had we the energy, there's boats here and you can row over to that island. I do not have that kind of energy. Camp there. But I definitely feel like this is a moose spotting kind of place. So it's raining. Rained all night. It's just going to be a wet day. It's supposed to rain all day. And we have a lot of ups and downs to do, so I'm a little nervous because it's just already really slick out here and everything I own is covered in just like a layer of humidity and sweat and sap. And I definitely have slipped a few times even when it's not been raining, so it's just going to be really slow going, and we have 14 miles to do, so get it started early, and it's just going to take all day. It is what it is. Oh, and I got bit in the face by a horsefly last night. That's fun. Setting off, and this is my first task this morning, so I guess we'll see how slippery these rocks are. I'm a little nervous. It is about, let's see, waist high on me, so we'll see how this goes. We're at Monument Cliff, and it is spitting rain. I'm just trying to be really careful and not slide. No view today, obviously. This is the 4th mountain bog. So it looks a lot clearer in the distance, so I'm hoping this blows by, but I'm going to run down to the next lean-to, just hang out there until the weather clears up. So I just forded this stream. It was supposed to be a dry crossing. It was not. But I made it across, and a little scary for my first time by myself, but got there. That's all that matters. So first thing this morning we have to ford this river, and there is a line. However, I got into camp last night really late, and I was just absolutely exhausted. 10.4 miles to Monson. That's what I keep telling myself. So, gorgeous river. Don't have time to stop and enjoy. It's been non-stop raining. This is today's hike. I have already forded 2 or 3 streams. The one with the slack line I couldn't use because the slack line didn't have enough slack. So I couldn't use it I couldn't pull it down. I wasn't tall enough. So, here's the day. I finished the hike up to Monson. I didn't take any additional video because I was just in so much pain with those last few miles. But I did make it out, and we'll be updating you on my adventures in Monson and beyond. So stay tuned for our next video.